ISIS says killing people, especially during Ramadan, is honored in the eyes of Allah. In fact, those who commit it during Ramadan get an extra reward. What's going on here?
Well, thank you so much for having me first, and our prayers go to the family of the victims in England and everywhere in the world. Yes, Ramadan is a month of jihad. Ramadan is not sacred in the way Westerners will understand sacred. Sacred because it's for Allah and for the cause of Allah. So everything that's happening in Ramadan, it's for the sake of Allah. Jihad started even in the early Muslim history. It started in Ramadan. There is one huge battle that changed the history of Islam called the Battle of Badr. The Battle of Badr happened in the 17th of Ramadan, and that battle was actually a raid on a caravan for the tribe of Muhammad. Muhammad raided his own tribe, the caravan of his own tribe, to steal their goods and to sell the prisoners. He didn't succeed to do that, but a fight started between his tribe and his men, and it ended by him winning that battle. Every Ramadan, Muslims celebrate that battle every 17th of Ramadan. There is another battle, it's called the Al-Fath, the opening, when they opened Mecca. Muhammad went to Medina, and on the 8th year of Hijrah, migration to Medina, he came back to his own tribe. He raided his own tribe with 10,000 men. That was on the 20th or the 21st of Ramadan. It depends on which story we'll take, but it happened in Ramadan. So all these things happen in Ramadan. Even the victory in Iberia, in what's called Spain today, it happened during Ramadan. So they invaded Spain, and they had a huge victory there in a battle called Guadalete. And they won, and it was during Ramadan. So Ramadan is a month of jihad.
If you are joining us on Facebook, you are listening to Brother Rashid, a former Muslim who was very, very devout, read the Quran from back to front, and understands the faith and the roots of the faith. You have taken to Twitter, Brother Rashid, since the attack last night, and in fact, you have been tweeting on all these various attacks carried out by Islamic terrorists around the world. You say that Muhammad made a deal with his followers that if they kill, they will get paradise. Can you quickly tell us more about that?
Well, that's actually a verse in the Quran. It's in chapter 9, verse 111. It says the following. I'm reading from an English translation. Indeed, Allah has purchased from the believers their lives and their properties. In exchange for that, they will have paradise. And they fight in the cause of Allah, so they kill and are killed. So if you die as a martyr in Islam, you're dying for the cause of Allah, and God and Allah will give you paradise in the afterlife.
Let me just stay with you for a second, Brother Rashid. You said to me the other day that Islam was born deformed, and those who tried to call for a reformation, like a reformation that took place in Christianity, is dreaming, that a reformation in Islam can never take place. You agree with that, right?
Yes, I agree 100%. Reformation was when Martin Luther said sola scriptura is going back to the scripture, going back to the roots. If you take Islam to the roots, to the life of Muhammad and to the scripture, to the Quran, then we are in big trouble. Because the life of Muhammad, he did 83 raids in almost 8 years. And he did so many battles. He was not a peaceful man. And the first Muslim community, they lived out of those raids. So if we go back to the roots, we are in big trouble.